Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am featuring a shiny Milktank in a love cup. As a very good save switch. I have used it with multiple teams, but I have came around a team for it, which is Slowbro and the Medicham. You can use Scrafty instead of Medicham as well. So I have used this team and gotten a good amount of result. Let's see how this team performs. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. So first lead we have the dragon. So we are going to stay and throw the brutal swing, and now immediately we are going to dip into our Milktank after this. Let's see. I think they will shield here, high chance, and yes, they do shield. So we are going to take all those damage on the Milktank because Milktank is very tank, so it can survive those hits easily. And they go for the dragon claw. So they waited, and here they come with their bro, and we are going to go for thunderbolt. I think we can reach another thunderbolt easily. So going for the first one, and it does a decent amount of damage, and we are going to farm up. Rollout generates energy quickly. They are going to go for maybe a scald surf or a brutal swing. Let's see what they throw here. So they go for the surf, putting me a bit low, and I'll full send the thunderbolt. Let's see what happens. He might shield here. Let's see. So going for it, and they don't shield. One more rollout will be enough, and yes, it is enough. Now we have a switch advantage, also the shield advantage, and here comes the dragon. So definitely we are going to dip into our Medicham. Medicham can survive those hits better, so there is no need to shield. So I'm not going to shield, and they go for the dragon claw. I can boost up my attack with the power up punch. I'm going to go for it, and let's see if they are going to shield. Then I'm going to shield another charge move easily. They are about to reach, and yes, they do shield. So something at the back is weak to Medi, so I'm going to shield this move and just farm them down with the counters. So shielding the charge move, and it was a dragon claw, and here comes their final Pokemon, which is Leaky. I'm going to again boost up the attack with those power up punch. He may go for bait, body slam, and then go for the shadow ball, or maybe he can continuously spam out those body slam. So I'm fine, I can survive it, but still I shielded the move. Let's see, because I want to do some more damage. And I think I have stored a move on our Slowbro. So Slowbro wins the CMP tie, so I don't have to bother. I don't think this body slam is going to knock me out. Medicham is that thick, and we can reach a power up punch. This power up punch is going to knock out the Leaky, and one more counter will be knocking out the dragon, and we are going to secure the win with the save switch Milktank. It's a good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. And this time around we are leading with Slowbro into Brushix. So this is kind of a tricky lead. We are going to do the same thing. We are going to land a brutal swing and grab a shield. Then we can dip into Milktank and let them throw whatever charge move they are going to throw, because Milktank can take those hit easily, and they shielded the move. That is very good for us. I am going to dip into Milktank easily, and they are going to go for a move. This could be an Aqua Tail or Psychic Fang. They go for the Psychic Fang, lowering my defense, and I think they might dip here. Threw the body slam immediately. I don't think this is enough, and let's see what happens. He might shield or he might not. He didn't shield, he can survive it, and he dips into Medicham, and counter are doing lot of damage, and we are going to go for Thunderbolt, do some good amount of damage. So let's see. Body slam is not going to do that much as it is debuff recently. Now he can counter me down, that's easy. So I think I dip into Medicham. I believe I'm waiting for the full switch timer. I don't remember the battle. And no, actually I dip into Slowbro, and they are going to go for Psychic, but I can survive it, so I'm not going to shield. That is fine. And they go for the Psychic, putting me very low, and I want the guarantee knockout, so I'm going to go for the Surf. This will either grab the final shield or get me knockout. Actually this Medicham survives, and I try to counter him down, but here comes the Alola Mula, so I can put lot of pressure with this power up punch and those counter damage, and we have two shields. So I think I can put lot of pressure and secure the win. So we are going to do continuously power up punch and the counter damage. And here I'm not building up to Psychic. I'm immediately going for the counter power up punch, because I don't think going for the Psychic is worth. Instead, just boost up the attack quickly. And he's going to go for Psychic, but still I'm going to shield it. And I'm going to put all my faith on Medicham. I'm going to double shield if it required. I'm not going to dip. I'm going to continuously ramp up my attack. I think this time he might shield, maybe not, and he doesn't shield. Now I can just counter him down, and yes, we do. And if Medicham returns, I can farm him down as well. Actually it returns with Brushix. I forgot about the Brushix, and he's going to top left. So good game, we won this match. Now the next opponent, we have Bro in the lead against this Talonflame, and I think Bro can win this. And let's see, he's going to stay and we are going to bait here. We are going to generate up to Surf and then go for the Brutal Swing. High chance they are going to shield. There are very few trainers which are brave enough to call it. Let's see. We shielded the move, which is good. Now we can put a lot of pressure again. So definitely we are shielding this move. Even though it's a fly, it is going to do a lot of damage. Later it can farm me down with the Incinerate. And here comes the Milktank, and we are farming up energy with those counter and power up punch on the Medicham. And they can go for the Thunderbolt. 2 Thunderbolt, it can tank it easily. Actually they go for the Body Slam, so that is fine too. So I'm going to continuously ramp up my attack and go for the power up punch, and let's see what happens. This time they might go for a bolt. No, actually it's not enough for the bolt. This is just an Body Slam, so I'm fine with it. He's not going to reach another Body Slam, I believe. Maybe I can throw another power up punch and knock them out. Yes, I can do that. So this is going to knock out the Milktank. We are dry on energy now. Maybe Talonflame will be returning. Let's see what happens. So opponent is taking long time to dip into other Pokemon. Switch timer is aligned now. And here comes the Talonflame. So I immediately dip into my Bro and go for the Brutal Swing. This might grab the shield, final shield, which will be very good for us. Actually, yes, they do shield. And here comes the Leaky. So we are going to go for the Surf to do more damage, and I think I have an alignment now because Milktank against the Talonflame is easy win with shield advantage, and we have a 1 shield left. So we can go for Brutal. No, actually they throw a Body Slam. That is fine. I can come back with Medicham and do a lot of damage with those counter. Definitely I'm going to dip into the Medicham. Even if they throw a Shadow Ball, this is fine. I'm not going to shield. I will save the shield, and he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. This knocks me out, and now I'm going to generate 100 energy before throwing because I don't want to risk it. I will store Thunderbolt and the Body Slam. So he's going to go for Body Slam, and I think Talonflame doesn't have any energy, so still I'm going to go for a bad manners. So I'm going to go for Body Slam, and after this I have a Thunderbolt loaded, so I will go for a overkill after this. So going for this Body Slam, this is going to knock out the Leaky, and after that this will be a CMP tie on maybe a fly. So going for the Thunderbolt, Talonflame wins the CMP tie. That's why I saved the shield. So I'm going to save it, and Thunderbolt is just going to be enough to knock out the Talonflame, and we are going to secure the win. If I would have invested shields in between matchups, then definitely I would have lost it. So you have to take those shield decisions accurately. Moving towards the next opponent, and they have again a Talonflame lead. So this could be a double counter at the back, maybe Scrafty and the Medicham. So let's see. And we are going to stay and do the same thing. We are going to go for the Brutal Swing bait, and let's see if this trainer is brave enough. No, actually he shields the move. That is fine. We can reach one more, and this time he overfarm. I think he has a back-to-back move. So I'm going to shield this. Maybe one Incinerate away from the second one. And yes, he is one Incinerate away. I didn't throw it. I'm going to generate back to back before throwing. So I'm going to shield this. I'm going to invest my final shield. Maybe he will dip, and here comes the Scrafty. So definitely there is a Medicham at the back. This team is very common. I'm seeing it everywhere. Talonflame, Medicham and the Scrafty. So he's going to go for the foul play. That is fine. I can boost up my attack with those power up punch, and I don't think after this he's going to reach another foul play because the boosted counter is going to just knock them out, and I'm going to continuously farm them down. He can reach Thunder Punch. No, actually that's good enough. I can land a Psychic on the Talonflame if he returns. No, actually it's not a Medicham, it's a Slowbro. So definitely we are going to go for Psychic, and this is going to do neutral amount of damage. And here I clicked on a charge move, and you can see fast move were coming, but still my attack was not registered, and this could be my lose con. So this Brutal Swing is going to knock out, but I'm going to put all my faith on the Milktank. I'm going to wait for the switch timer, and I think Talonflame is dry on energy, so this is very good for us. So we are going to overfarm a lot. So this could be a Surf. This is going to put me below half. That is fine. I'm going to put up a fight. No, actually Milktank is a bit tanky. So we are going to generate almost more than 2.5 body slams. So we are going to go for first body slam. They don't shield. All I require is 2 body slam. One more rollout is required. I hope that they don't have charge move. Otherwise, I'm going to lose this. So I go for the body slam number 1 and one more rollout, and then I throw my energy. And this body slam is going to be enough to knock out the Talonflame. And despite being that lag or something glitch over there, still Milktank helped me to secure the win. So good game, we won this match. Skeledirge in the lead, so they try to catch or sometimes they immediately dip. So this trainer might be trying to catch here, and here he goes for the catch. I come with Medicham, and this Medicham is just going to do boosted counter damage. So they are going to throw here. This could be a T-Bolt maybe, and yes, he throws a Thunderbolt, but still Medicham being a tanky Pokemon. Actually, I should have thrown Power Up Punch earlier, that the counters which I have thrown after the charge move would have done more damage. So that's fine, and he can reach another Thunderbolt, I believe. So this is not going to be enough to knock me out, so I'm fine with it. I'm going to just farm them down, and they go for the T-Bolt, and I just get the farm down. Let's see what is going to come up, and I go for the Psychic, and this is going to be a lot of damage because it's a boosted one. So let's see. And Skeletor shields, so he calls it correctly, and he's just going to get the farm down, but I have a hard answer to it. He might blind throw here, so that's why I threw my Milktank. He might blind throw the Shadow Ball, and yes, he throws the Shadow Ball, a resisted move, which is good. And I'm going to go for T-Bolt, and he had farmed up a lot of energy. This time they are going to go for correct move, which is Disarming Voice. Now I have to be very careful for the catch as well, but still they are not in a range where T-Bolt will be enough, and they sneak a Incinerate. Actually, I should have thrown it immediately. So going for the T-Bolt, and it doesn't knock out. That is fine. I think I will shield here because this rollout is just going to knock out the Skeledirge. I can have a Body Slam loaded. And here comes the Leaky, the final Pokemon. Actually, I'll go for the Thunderbolt, which is going to do more damage. And after this, I'll come with Bro. Hopefully they are not running Shadow Ball. I'll go for the Surf to do more damage. Actually, I have back-to-back Brutal Swing. That's why I throw it. And going for the Brutal Swing. And this is the range where Surf will be enough. So I will throw it, but they throw before us. So this could be a Shadow Ball or maybe EQ. So I decided to shield, and it was a very good call now. Now I have to generate back-to-back. So they have a move, I believe, now. So I'm going to go for this Brutal Swing. This is going to grab the final shield, and another Brutal Swing is just going to be enough. Yes, it was a CMP tie. So this Brutal Swing is going to knock out the Leaky, and we are going to secure the win. So opponent made it very close. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us this time. And we are leading with Slowbro against Alola Mula, a very annoying fish. So this is very thick fish. So we are going to stay here and farm up some energy. I have generated back-to-back Brutal Swing, and then I dip into Milktank. Thunderbolt are going to be super effective because it is a pure water typing. So they are going to go for a charge move. So this could be a Hydro Pump, but Milktank tanked it like a champ. So we are going to go for Thunderbolt. I think they dip into their own Milktank, I believe. Actually, it's not a Milktank, it's a Slowbro. Sorry for that. So hopefully I can reach one more, but they throw here. So that is fine. I have back-to-back Brutal Swing. So I can pressure the shield. So I'm not going to invest shield here. Instead, I will come with Slowbro and go for the Brutal Swing number 1. So this is going to do super effective damage. Let's see what happens. And they are not shielding. I can just get the farm down, and yes, I do. So let's see what happens here. So he's going to come with Alola Mula. So he's dry on energy. I'm going to throw a Brutal Swing, and after this I will dip into Medicham. Let's see. And he doesn't shield. Now it's time for Medicham to boost up the attack, and he's going to throw a Psychic. I believe this was a CMP tie, I'm not sure, because the fast move didn't sneak. So I go for the Power Up Punch, and yes, it was a CMP tie. So this is Psychic just to retain the health. I will invest the shield. I think there is something at the back weak to Medi, and yes, it is normal typing Pokemon, which is Leaky. So high chance he will try to bait me. So I'm going to go for the Power Up Punch. This will grab the shield because this is their last hope, and they cannot double up on the move for the Shadow Ball. So they are going to go for a move. I have to call it. I think they are going to bait me first. Let's see what happens. And yes, they go for the bait. This is Body Slam. So definitely other move is either Earthquake or the Shadow Ball. High chance this is a Shadow Ball. I'm going to shield it, not going to risk. And we made a correct call. Now we can farm them down, and opponent realized there is no win con left, so he's going to top left. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent, and the next opponent has again those Talonflame in the lead. So we are going to stay here and do the same thing. We are going to spam out those brutal swing on the perfect timing, and this brutal swing might grab the shield. Let's see what happens. But this trainer was brave enough and he called it correctly. Like I said, very few trainers are brave enough to call the move. So they are going to go for fly. So definitely we are shielding, and this is a fly. And here comes the Medicham. So I'm going to overfarm a bit and then go for the surf. And definitely there is a Scrafty at the back. So I have to be very careful with my shield decisions and the Pokemon decisions. So they are running Psycho Cut, so they are going to put up a lot of pressure because Psycho Cut generates energy quickly rather than the counter. So they go for the Psychic, and now I can go for the Psychic of my own, and they reach another Psychic, I believe. I'm not going to shield here, I want a shield. So they go for the Psychic, and I'm about to reach my own Psychic. So this Psychic will be enough to knock out the Medi. Let's see what happens. He might shield here, and yes, he shields, so he knows that I'm weak at the back. So hopefully I get the power up punch, and let's see if he falls for it. If he falls and give up the final shield, then we have some win con left. So he shields here. Definitely I'm going to come with Milktank and farm him down, and yes, we do get the farm down. He was about to reach a charge move, and here comes the Scrafty, the double counter team, as I said. So we are going to go for Thunderbolt. It will do decent amount of damage, but later once he throw a power up punch, I will dip so that he's dry on energy. So he's going to throw a power up punch. After this I'm going to definitely dip, and he will dip as well. So coming into Bro, and now he comes with Medicham. This surf is going to knock out the Medicham, and I believe he cannot reach back to back foul play before I reach another surf. So opponent realizes that, and he's just going to top left. So good game, we won this match. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching this video till end. And if you have liked the content at any point of time, please don't forget to give me a subscribe, like, comment, and also share with your Pogo friends. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.